Would you mind giving a little introduction about yourself?
Sure. My name is Robyn. My husband and I are owners of Constantino's Pasta Bowls and L'Olio Latte Coffee Shop.
What were your motivations in starting these businesses?
My motivation was to follow my dreams combined with setting ourselves up with a nice financial future. And I truly love the restaurant industry. So I always wanted to continue to be in restaurants. I've been in restaurants since I was 13. So it's just a passion of mine.
How does your restaurant budget?
So I think part of just getting the budget down for each restaurant is understanding all of our costs, whether it's employee costs, payroll, insurance, food costs, and then figuring out how to allocate budgets in each different department. One of the things that I try to do that helps me when it comes to accounts payable is having an operating account, payroll account, and a rent account, just to differentiate where money goes into, and savings, because in the restaurant industry you always need to have money saved for the what ifs. So I try to allocate a specific amount of the budget into a savings as well, so that we're always prepared for the unexpected, which happen every day.
How has becoming financially literate and using that knowledge helped your business?
I think, restaurant industry is 50% close within the first year, which I'm sure that percentage is higher now. So I think understanding finances is probably one of the most important pieces, just understanding where the money is, how much you're bringing in, what you're allocating it towards, and being able to understand that and figure out the accounting aspect of it. There's so many pieces of the financial part of it. So figuring all of that out in the big picture is so important, to understand all the financial part of it.
What are some tips you have for younger children interested in starting a small business?
This is one of my favorite questions, because the most important thing that I did was when I was younger, I tried different positions and different jobs just to get an understanding, because everybody's parents always push college, and college is absolutely important, but to know what you want to do prior to going into college is also important. Otherwise, you could waste classes and then change your majors, and which is also fine. But I think one of the things that I did was I tried all different positions until I figured out what I love to do, and then kind of honed in on that and developed into more opportunities and positions that had that specific interest in mind. So with all the businesses that we run now, one of them specifically, I always bring in as interns first, so that they can prove themselves to me. But you learn so much being hands-on, and it says a lot for an employer when you give your time as an internship to learn and understand that particular business. So my advice to the younger generation is definitely to explore internships, really kind of understand what your interests are, and try to build that into a position that you'll love what you do, because then you don't, I know it sounds so cliche, but it's like then you don't feel like you're working when you love what you're doing on a daily basis. And I definitely don't feel like I work because this is the field that I love, but I love it because I tested it out and made sure. So again, my advice is just internships and, trying out different jobs to figure out what it is you really love.
Perfect, thank you.